whenever I did this in Los Angeles, that thing, that devotion or whatever they called it, dude, I was so nervous, bro. You see how I walked out and like dropped all my cards and Stella had to hold the microphone for me and stuff.
That was when you did your testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did drop all your cards.
I was like, I can't believe they're letting me do this right now.
I mean, I was so. It's funny. So a friend of mine did that years ago, and it was back in 2016. I had made some decisions in ministry, and I kind of felt like it's over for me. And so I was sitting in my house, and someone told me, hey, turn on the Dream Center Network. At that time, they televised that moment at Angelus Temple where they did the discipleship men's testimonies. He said, your friend Jarrett's going to be on there. And so I was like, okay. Had to like Google, how to even find Daystar Network. And so I turned it on, and this dude on, it's national TV, said, and then Pastor Chad Dinkle sent me to the Dream Center. And I didn't expect that. And so it was kind of like one of those moments where, I felt like it was like encouragement from God. Like, hey, you're not forgotten. You're not done. You're making a difference. But when you did your testimony, I didn't know what the heck you were going to say. And I was like, Lord, please don't say my name.
I said your name, Josh's name, and my friend Abraham. What's up, Abraham?
No, you did good. You did a good job. And, yeah, dude, I was so proud of you for going there and being a part of that, man.
Yeah,
the Dream Center, dude. Steven Alonso, you're with us today, and you and I have known each other at least since I was, I think, 15. When did you come to Christian Life?
When I was in 8th grade. You were in 7th grade.
Yeah.
So
I'd been there a year before you got there, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, maybe. I don't know.
So I was only there 8th grade and 9th grade and half my sophomore year. And I went to
8th grade, 9th grade. Okay.
And I went to Gables and then Lehigh after that.
Well, we were together at Gables too. For summer school.
Summer school, that's right. Yeah. I went to summer school every summer.
Me too, except I graduated on time. That was my only claim, only success. Yeah, I remember we were at Gables, and this is a dumb memory. I've got so many stupid Steven Alonso memories. But yeah, we've known each other a long time, and I always knew you're the kind of guy I want to stay on his good side, and I think I always kind of maintain that. Never had you as an enemy, so that was good.
You're always super cool. Happy to see you every time I saw you. Everything.
Yeah. Well, So my earliest Steven Alonso memory is football. I had a cracked sternum. And I was tired of sitting on. I sat the bench because I wasn't good. But I was like, man, I don't want to be on the hurt list. So I found this pad thing that you lace up, and I was like, I think I can play. And for warm ups, they made me hit with you, and you re-cracked my sternum. You were an animal, dude. But man, how are you doing?
Great.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I saw Dante the other day, our running back from football.
Dante McKenzie. Okay.
Yeah. Super cool guy.
He is a cool guy.
Very good running back.
And I was always on his good side. And he was a scary dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super. Yeah, he was like huge.
Yeah.
Bottom dudes were huge. I wasn't nearly as big as those guys like I thought,
But you had the intensity.
Yeah. I wasn't scared.
Yeah. So like I said, this isn't an interview. It's just kind of a conversation. Dude, tell me about your life growing up. Because I never knew your home life. I knew your I knew you at school and knew you off school, which is usually, bad.
Yeah.
I
kind of kept that separate from a lot of people didn't even know I had parents for a long time.
You spawned in this Neanderthal.
But my parents were very good people, dude. I have nothing to complain. It was all me doing whatever I did. My dad was always working. My mom was always sick, but very good. I never seen either one of them messed up on anything ever. My dad made us go to church every week, pretty much at St. George. I went to St. George. I went to probably about 12 schools, I think. Mm-hmm. Got kicked out of all of them but Lehigh, and I still graduated.
Yeah, wow.
But Yeah, I have a brother. He's like a year and a half older than me. He graduated LSU as a civil engineer.
It's just the two of y'all?
Yeah, just
okay.
us.
Okay. I met Chris, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he played football with us too. And then, I don't know, I kind of like made this false person of me, like, what do you call it, false self. And like I was that person, and I didn't even know I was doing this at the time, or like for all my life, really. But I was basically just living what I thought I was supposed to be instead of like who I truly am, you know? And that's why, and you even brought that up to me a long time ago, and I couldn't even see it at the time, but now I do. Like I had a lot, like being at Dream Center, we had no distractions at all, and I got to really understand a lot of things that I didn't really never looked at while I was there, you know?
Yeah.
And now I can apply it to my life.
Wow. Yeah, I always knew you as, you know, this crazy dude, angry dude that, you know, you don't want him to punch you in the face, which that's not fake. That's real. You don't want to get punched in the face by Steven.
Probably by anybody.
Right. Yeah, it's never fun. It's never fun to get punched in the face. But I think, you know, because you were a part of RPM on and off for, I guess, a couple of years.
Yeah, like total, like probably altogether, like about 14 months.
Okay.
Before I came this time.
Yeah. But I caught glimpses of, I was like, oh, this dude is he has a sweetness inside of him.
Oh, yeah.
Not weak, but like a kind, good-hearted man. And it was cool to discover that. But okay, so yeah, your dad. What did your dad do for a living, or does he do?
He owned a construction company. Well, it was like a subcontractor for road construction.
Okay.
And I even worked with him for a long time.
So you didn't grow up poor. You didn't grow up
not too poor.
Yeah.
I mean, not like super rich like some people, but like average. I guess.
My dad owned his own company. He's a hardworking man. We didn't ever go without.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But now my dad's doing very good.
Just short of Bentleys and all that stuff. You know?
Way short.
Way short.
Drove the same van for like 10 years.
Right. That's funny. And your mom, you said she was sick a lot growing up.
Yeah, she had to get a kidney transplant when I was like in second grade or something like that, and she had to take all kinds of medicine to always like fight off. So she was always sick, like because she had no, what do you call it? Like whenever your body fights off diseases, immunity system. Because she had to take medicine so her body wouldn't automatically attack this foreign object that was in her body. You know.
Yeah.
So she was always sick, and then she died 2009.
Wow.
Cancer.
Yeah.
But she was awesome.
Was she a good lady?
Yeah.
Just sick.
Yeah.
So she didn't get to.
She kind of spoiled me.
Yeah. That's funny. So you kind of developed this persona of angry.
Yeah.
Mean. How did that happen?
I think a lot of being, I don't know, I don't even really. I guess like between sports, heavy metal, horror movies, and like just like the 90s in Baton Rouge at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot different than it is now. But like, I don't know, I just became that person because I got attention by acting a certain way. And I got to like have a really good set of friends because of this, you know, because I was really loyal to my friends. I never got into it with my friends at all. You probably remember.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. It was just a violent time. Like 90s were different than it is now.
It was weird.
No cameras at all.
The way you said the 90s in Baton Rouge was crazy.
Yeah. Do you remember like LSU at nighttime?
Oh yeah. When Fred's would shut down.
Yeah. I
remember. I got saved in 2000, and it was probably a good 5-6 years. The church I was going to had a bar outreach at Tigerland.
What?
And so Angel and I went one time, and like the bar shut down, and I click into it's about to be on. Yeah. I got guard up. I'm like, but nobody's fighting. I was like, what is wrong with this weak generation? You know, like nobody's fighting. It was violent, man. And I mentioned that this past Sunday that I was surrounded by violence. I mean, dude, if the crowd turned on you, your face is getting beaten to the concrete.
Yes.
You're knocked out, and they're still beating you. It was, I mean, that was scary. The thought of that happening to me.
Yeah, that's why I always had like this attack first kind of attitude, you know?
Yeah.
Because I barely seen it a million times. Like, so.
And there was those infamous people around town that we thought was that was cool. And
Yeah.
like, oh, I want to be like, I want to have a crazy reputation. So I can see how you can fall into that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you graduate from high school. What'd you do after that? Because we lost touch after.
I went to BRCC for a little while with Luke, actually. You know, the guy from IOP.
Okay, yeah.
With him for a little while, but then what happened? Like Katrina happened and all that stuff. So I started working for FEMA, well, for Shaw. That had a contract with FEMA, and I was working in New Orleans a lot. Got my girlfriend pregnant and ended up getting married, and then I was married for 10 years. I kind of fell off the map for like 10 years, and then I went to prison.
Were you stable in that 10 years?
No. I mean, maybe for a little while.
Okay.
We both made really bad decisions, and
Okay. So you have two daughters.
two
right?
daughters, yeah. You talked to one of them whenever I was in.
Yeah.
And she wrote me, you sent me pictures and stuff. Thank God. I love y'all.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are their names?
Ava and Zoe.
Ava and Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you gotten to reconnect with them yet?
Not yet. I mean, I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I don't even know they know where I am right now.
It'll
They
happen,
probably
man.
still think I'm in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it'll happen. So you married 10 years, but y'all are a roller coaster.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get into that.
So you end up getting arrested.
Yeah. And I went to prison for 2.5 years, and I got divorced when I was in there. Then I kind of like hung out in Sulphur, Louisiana, which is right by, because I started off at Baton Rouge Parish Prison, then I got shipped to DCI, then I got shipped to Phelps, which is in DeQuincy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of hung out around that area for a couple of years, and I came back here right when COVID happened. Right after those 2 hurricanes, I forgot which happened first, but right after the second hurricane, I reconnected with my friend Nick Chambers, and we started hanging out, and so I hung out here. Then I got in touch with you that one time when you were at the Dream Center.
Yeah. That was so you and I reconnecting is a funny story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I used to be a lot different than I am now.
because you had this abrasive online personality, and I'm one that I wrote out a list of rules for my social media, and it keeps me out of trouble because I want to go at people too, but it breaks my rules, so I don't allow myself. Well, I had posted a scripture, and it was about
That was funny.
the prophet Elijah or Elisha. I always get him confused.
Yeah, being bald-headed.
He was bald-headed.
Yeah.
The kids were saying, "Go away, Baldy," and then
Like 60
the
bears.
bears
Yeah.
came and mauled them. And I just thought it's a funny scripture because
It is.
I'm losing my hair and my kids like to make fun of me. And you're like, "Oh, so the God you serve celebrates mauling kids with bears?"
That was stupid back then.
And so I was like, "Okay, Steven Alonso, here we go." And so I inboxed you, and that's how we reconnected.
Yeah, it's actually how.
And it was a pleasant conversation behind closed doors.
Yeah, because you were so cool about it. Like everybody else was just getting these arguments with me, which I kind of provoked at the time because I was being retarded at the time. But I thought you were being cool, so we actually started talking, and you were sending me pictures, and then I found out you had RPM, and I was like, well, and one day I was just like, I should go do that thing, and then I got in touch with you, and you told me how to get there, and I got there.
Yep. Went through 30 days of rehab or whatever, 20 days, and then came. And it was
that planting of the seed definitely for a whole life change in me. I was a totally different person, totally rebellious when it came to organized religion or anything that had to do with any religion. Mostly, but I really don't know why.
Well, and you were real complimentary of Purpose Church. You're like, this is the only church that I've ever been to that I actually like.
100%.
And like you just said, so I was going to ask you, what was it about it? But maybe there's nothing wrong with any of them.
Maybe, but probably because it was the right time, right place. But at the same time, I don't know, you preach a lot differently than these guys do. They're more I don't know, heavens from, I don't know. There's a big difference to me. You're more actual something you could apply in your daily life. And all these people were, in my opinion, not like that. They're more talking about stuff I couldn't even identify with.
But a lot of times it's just our attitude towards that thing. Because
you were always cool to for a long time. I was known as the atheist that would come to church, And y'all were always really cool. I actually used to serve people coffee and stuff, and everybody loved me and stuff. So I was like, this place is awesome, bro.
Yeah. I know I had a revelation because I always thought that teachers are all horrible, but then I realized I only had like 1 or 2 bad teachers, and then I was horrible to teachers.
Yeah.
And so maybe it's the same thing. Like you have this idea and a prejudgment of any church that you would go to.
Yeah.
And maybe it just struck different. But yeah, I thought it was so cool how, number one, over me just posting a silly scripture and just, reconnecting. And then you reached out. I remember I was gassing up at a van, getting ready for a team to come into LA. And you said, hey, look, man, I need some help. Someone said I should reach out to you. And so we put the wheels in motion. And, you did well for a while and then hit some struggles. We had some internal issues at RPM.
It was basically butting heads with one person.
Yeah, and we had some flawed situations.
Yeah. The communication back then, I should have reached out to you more about certain things, and I didn't for whatever reason.
But I thought, you hit some, and man, look, I know I jump around. You reaching out to me and just putting all the pieces together, like I saw you coming to RPM and know it was such a God-ordained situation. And so when it went south because of a bad, internal issue in our ministry, it made me so angry.
Yeah, I heard.
So angry because, you don't want to misappropriate an opportunity that God has given you.
Yeah.
And you're not an opportunity, you're a soul. And I was like, man, this person's bad decision screwed up this soul that God trusted us with. And I'm the head honcho, trusted me with. And it angered me. It still can make my blood boil. But
you got to also remember things happen for a reason.
Absolutely. Yeah. and so I always like when it went south, I was like, man, it's still so optimistic. I mean, God's going to let us redeem this. And you came back. And then
it probably took me this long to actually understand what I was doing. And somebody knew that. So they put all that stuff in my way so I could go back out there and realize I needed this.
Yeah. So did you ever get kicked out? You just left every time, right? You may have been asked to leave the last time.
Yeah. I think, no, well, I'm not going to say names, but I kind of left one time. Then I came back like that same week.
You left because somebody else got kicked out. And
right. And I was going to go
my ride or die.
Yeah. And then
a little misappropriated loyalty.
And then I came back and then we got in an argument about something, so I just jumped the gun and left.
Yeah.
I think. I forgot. That was like 3 years ago.
Sure. But so you reach out, and I'm like, you know what? I'll come talk to you. You were in another sober living house, and the worst thing happened. You didn't come to talk to me. You started loading your crap in my car. I was like, what are you doing? I came to talk to you. Like, well, I'm in your car now, man. But
I was like, yeah, Chad's coming.
You started loading your bags. I was like, what is happening, man? I didn't sign up for this. But we had a real conversation.
Chad cussed at me.
Yeah, and I shouldn't use words like that, but I think you needed to hear those words that way.
I did.
It was like, and so... and I told my whole team, hey, I said a cuss word, and they're like, oh, you were dealing with Steven? We understand.
What did Angel say about it?
I didn't tell her. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I'll let her know this weekend.
But we had a real conversation. I said, it's time for you to, I remember, I was on scene. I said, you keep causing these problems. You need to stop with this atheism. You're not atheist. You're angry at God. That's enough.
Confused.
And I said, okay, here's your shot. And I painted a picture. I said, you're going to go to Los Angeles Dream Center for 12 months. And you said, okay.
Yep.
And man,
that was the right time, right place, and right series of events to happen for that to actually happen. I think if that would have happened any other time in my life, I would have never left.
Yeah.
Unless you said Los Angeles, and I was like, okay, I would have definitely left, which I did. But I came back, and a long story. But
Well, you go there, and shortly after,
Yeah.
I get a message from one of my friends that's that runs that program.
Yeah,
He
Papa
said,
Craig, he's awesome.
yeah, Craig Kinehart, right? Kleinhart or Kinehart?
I don't forgot. It's like Kim.
Craig and Sandy.
Kim something.
It's Kinehart, I think.
Maybe.
They that you were getting baptized. That was the first great message I got.
Yeah, they did happen like this.
It was the Sunday. It was the Sunday after Easter.
Yeah, I left the next day.
Did you leave the day after you got baptized?
Yeah, I think so. I think I left on Monday.
Okay.
Because I got back from being, I don't know, that place was, I don't know. But yeah, I did.
It's a challenging program.
Very, very. I was not ready for it at first.
Yeah.
I still wasn't like the whole way through because it gets harder when you're there. But
well, the thing I've always loved about it, I don't like work programs. I don't like you're here working for your sobriety, but there, the work you're doing is helping a whole city.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're helping that facility run to reach people. They're not like making money off your back. It's like,
Yeah, it was like, to me, the best part about that place was the work.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't want to get into all that.
Yeah. Well, no program's perfect. RPM's not perfect.
It probably is a lot better than I wasn't seeing the full picture until like after I became an RA there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I understood stuff a lot better. So like from their whoever's designed that program from their vantage point, they probably see things I have no idea what's even going on. So I was just looking at it through my narrow mind, you know.
Right. Well, I mean, addiction is pure selfishness, and it takes stepping out of that selfishness to find healing and even have a relationship with God or have healthy relationships with others. So when we're used to me, what makes me feel good, what I want to do, you go to a program like that, that's hard.
Yeah, like
especially at your age,
Yes.
I'm in my 40s, and now these people, maybe even younger than me, are telling me what to do.
Yes, exactly.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That'd be tough for anybody.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was talking to my friend Rody, who's graduating this week, and he called me this weekend because he had a weekend pass, and he got his brother's phone and called me, and we were talking about how hard that place is, and like he's actually graduating. We actually started the same week. Whenever I got there, the guy that came in right after me.
Mm-hmm.
We're still friends. I got a lot of friends in Los Angeles still. Like that was 100% one of the best things about that place was the people there were really, really, really cool.
Yeah.
Like I made a lot of friends there. But we were talking about how hard that place is. And how he was like so excited that it was going to be over with and everything.
Yeah.
It got very overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah. What was it that led to you deciding to get baptized after being atheist and agnostic?
Whenever I got there, they put you in. Well, they have like 3 parts to the first year. The first one's like when you first get there, you got to write the rules out. Then they put you in orientation for a month. Then they put you in the house. Mm-hmm. And I was in orientation, and you got a lot of free time in orientation. So I just decided, hey, I'm just gonna do this with a very open mind. And by the time I got to the house, I was like, and they were doing sign-ups for baptism. I just did it. It was like automatic, you know.
Was it authentic?
Yeah. Yeah. At the time, yeah. I even wore that shirt you gave me.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. What shirt was it? It's
whenever I told you to send me that protein,
I can't remember what the shirt said.
It said, I still got it. It says, I believe, and it has a cross on it.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a muscle shirt.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Tank top. Yeah. So you like, do you feel like God started softening your heart, or you opened your heart up to Him?
Yeah, that was definitely a start.
Yeah.
To a big, I can't even explain how I used to think. Like, it was crazy.
Looking back on it, though, like, because I mean, my perspective was, I don't think you're truly atheist. I think you're angry at God. I mean, would you say that's truth, or do you think you really didn't
for back then
quit believing? Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. It's hard to say. It's hard to like draw that line. Like, I think I would just say, I don't know. I would say I was just to kill the conversation because I didn't feel like talking about it. And like then I would just like, I don't know. I was very, very what do you call it? Like anti.
Yeah.
anti-conformist or whatever.
Right.
And I just definitely did not see it the same perspective as I do now.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was crazy how I used to think.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you get baptized, and then you did leave shortly after, because I remember I showed our church. I think baptisms were the Sunday after Easter.
Yeah.
And then that following Sunday, I showed our church Purpose your baptism. I said, well, hey, I told him how many people got baptized. I said, actually, there was one more, and I showed yours, and you must have left like the week after, because I wouldn't have shown the video if you left. I'd have been like, oh, crap. But it was funny.
Yeah, it was probably the week after.
Yeah, so you called me, and you said, hey, I left. I was like, where are you going? Well, I'm coming back there. I was like, I don't know where you're going to live, bro. What? I said, where are you? You better start walking back. And so
yeah, I was literally right there.
Yeah, I
walked to MacArthur Park and got a free phone.
I called and I was like, Craig, I need you to do me a solid and please let him back in.
Yeah, what's his name? Ricky said he talked to you. Ricky Friend, the the guy that lets everybody in.
Okay,
he was. That was one thing that was really cool about the place. The place was ran by really cool people.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was one of them.
Yeah.
What's up, Ricky?
Well, are you okay? I've never seen three leveled bunk beds.
Yeah, they were not ever that full.
Oh, okay.
When I was there, they had them, but
that would be crazy.
Yeah,
especially if you're in your 40s.
Josh said the first time he was there, it was like that.
Yeah,
but
it's all
this time it was like really low on people.
Okay. Super nice furniture. I mean, it's a nice place.
Yeah, it's an old hospital that they turned into one or two floors of it is part of the what do you call it?
Discipleship
program?
Like
the program, yeah. And the rest of it's full of stuff that you don't even know that is going on.
Well, they have human trafficking rescue. They have emancipated youth.
Yes.
They used to have that. Homeless families. I forget how many people live on site.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot. And yeah.
So you feel like you came out of there with a new identity.
Yeah, 100%.
So like who would you say you are now? Like just describe how you would want someone to experience you.
Like I don't want somebody to walk away saying, wow, that guy has changed a lot. If they didn't know me, that was one thing that made it easier over there. Nobody knew who I was at all, except for Josh. But he didn't get there for like 6 months till after I was there. So like nobody knew me at all. So it was like a really easy way to just
reinvent yourself.
Yeah, so I wasn't living in that mask that I have been living in, you know?
Wow. Yeah. That's cool. So someone that you meet for the first time, they get to experience the new Steven.
Yeah.
Nice guy, funny guy, happy.
Yeah. Yeah, totally got to be more of me instead of like this person I was trying to be.
Yeah.
This persona I took on.
Man.
Especially if I was on Facebook or something like that, I became something totally different. Yeah. Because I was not really like that in real life. Even that bad, you know. But when I was on the internet, I was pretty bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's those keyboard warriors.
Yeah, especially coming from like the Bible Belt.
Yeah,
like being like that, and it caught me a lot of attention. So,
right. Yeah. So, you feel like you found some peace?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Like when you're alone by yourself, do you feel like you're an angry person anymore?
No.
Really?
I'm not angry at all anymore.
That's
awesome.
It's
weird.
Yeah. Do you find that you get along with others better?
Or I'm a lot more tolerable with people. And I am very, what do you call it? I can't think of any words today. I'm very exact about how I have relationships now. Like, if I see somebody like acting crazy, I'll just walk off or something like that. Now, like, I'm not even diving into that anymore. Whatever.
Right. So I never pictured you being an RA, man. Like,
I know that was weird.
Authority.
That's because they ran out of people, and I was like the only one. They had to. And it actually made me do good because they put me on top of the RA is a residential advisor, so they put me in charge of the morning shift on the orientation guys. So really my job was to motivate these people into doing a whole year at that place.
Yeah.
So it really had to make me retrain my brain on how I dealt with people.
Yeah.
You know.
Trying to de-escalate and motivate.
Right.
Yeah.
I became the motivator, and I would never they had a lot of rules there, so I'd always tell them about the rules and stuff like that. But
yeah.
Like I was 100% what I was doing was trying to motivate people to stay there because I knew what I was probably doing was trying to motivate myself to stay there.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes, you know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, what's your what's the plan now? Like, what's the dream? What's like next steps for you? What are you praying for right now?
I'm just, honestly, I gave it up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to see what happens, you know?
Yeah. I like it.
I would like some things, but it doesn't matter because, I've been through everything that you could think of everything I could think of, every situation. And I want to try something different this time because all that stuff did not work, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to give it up to God and see what happens, you know?
I love it.
I'm just here to do my best every day, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm super thankful for what, God's done in your life.
Me too.
And so proud of you for enduring.
I used to tell people that while I was there, I was like, when I was young, I was lucky enough to go to a school where I had some friends that really cared about me that were in certain situations to look out for me whenever I got older, you know? So me going to Christian life for me, this is how it works. I would have never met you if I didn't keep out at least 5 schools before I went to Christian life. So God makes the things work for you still in his favor, even though you mess up, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I see it now. I can still make things happen in a good way, even though I lived a certain way my whole life, you know?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And of all the people, how am I the dude that?
Yeah. And I can actually reach certain people that other people can't reach.
That's truth.
Because I was in a certain situation myself, you know, so I can see things from a different perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask you this, because I'm definitely not someone that would call myself an apologist, which is someone who defends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not the guy, I'm not argumentative.
Yeah.
I don't like arguing.
Yeah.
I'm good at being a friend. I'm good at giving grace.
Right.
Which may answer my question. What is the best way to approach someone who identifies as an atheist or agnostic? I know
you got to show them through your actions that you're a Christian. You can't go and tell them about it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't argue. You definitely don't get an argument with one because, that's like arguing about your favorite color to somebody that doesn't have any idea that's colorblind, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but you got to do something. I remember you always met me with appreciation because that one text it was like, when are you going to get through your head that I'm atheist? I was like, I'm not, because I love you, man. I'm never going to get that through my head.
I was one of the sick one at that time. I remember that one. Yeah. So yeah, I was just mad.
But if you call yourself a Christian and you're not reaching out to atheists and inviting them and being intentional,
right?
Are you even living for Jesus?
Exactly. But you got to be. The way I see it is I'm going to just show them how a Christian can be instead of try to tell them.
Yeah,
you know?
live it by your
right.
Be a living example.
Make them attracted to it instead of trying to argue with them about it because you're winning.
Well, it's you're arguing with someone with a loaded gun. You know what I mean? They have all the ammo ready to go.
Right, and it's not even something you can really argue about.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I had this friend of mine, and he's all tatted up, and someone made a joke. They're like, "Man, your body's the temple," and boy, he hit them with so many scriptures. Oh, I guess you don't. This. It's like, dude, why would you say that?
That's called confirmation bias. Whenever you have an idea in your head and you go find it somewhere, and it says, and you're like, "Whoa, look what it says here," but you're taking that out of you got to use the whole Bible as one complete book instead of just nitpicking out of there what you want people to understand, because this says a lot of stuff, you know. Right. you can spin it any way you want, you know.
Yeah.
So You just got to take the big picture.
Marijuana enthusiasts, they're going to pick those certain scriptures that support their cause.
Yeah.
It's the whole,
confirmation bias at its best.
Yeah, that's good. Well, dude, I just wanted to, hear your heart on this. Knowing you for so long, I was like, okay, did he get baptized just to work the system?
It's been about 30 years or something like that.
And it's funny, I have so many bad Steven Alonso stories. And
but it depends on how you look at it.
Right? Young, dumb Chad and Steven stories. And dude, I'm just so thankful for what God has truly done in your life.
Me too.
Everybody's seen it. I was telling Angel this morning that some that had experienced you before who were skeptical of you coming back, who only allowed you to come back because I'm in charge. They're even like, he's a changed man. And when you have a skeptic change their mind, that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
It's authentic. And, dude, God's got so much in store for you. I will. And if you love Jesus, I'm going to be praying. And I encourage anybody who listens to be praying for restoration with you and your girls, with your family.
Love y'all.
That's like top tier desire of my heart is to see that restoration, because I know your daughter loves you. I didn't talk to the other one of them that reached out to me. Yeah, you were hanging by a thread. I was like, hey, look, I realize there's some hurt there, but if you could send him a letter, I think you would help him to endure. And I imagine that's probably what helped you.
She wrote me the best letter I could ever imagine. I'll let you read it one day.
Yeah, I'd love to.
I let Josh read it, and he started crying, dude.
Wow.
Josh is this guy that we both know that went to RPM. He ended up at the Dream Center as well.
For like third time, I think.
Yeah.
I love Josh.
He does good there, though.
Yeah.
He lives it.
He ought to stay there and just be on staff. And
I think that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's a lot better than I was at living.
Yeah.
With rules.
It's such a special place. Pastor Matthew Barnett's somebody I've looked up to for decades. I mean, I love Pastor Matthew, Aaron Befford. I mean, all those guys. You helped Aaron move. He just moved to Arizona.
That guy's cool.
He is cool. So many great people over there.
I think the whole time I was there, I think Stella gave the best, what do you call it? Like when somebody preaches, devotion,
Sermon?
Yeah, devotion, sermon, whatever. She gave the best one I heard the whole time I was there. So I was like, I wonder why they don't let her preach more,
Yeah.
She was good.
Yeah. She's her and her husband. Brad.
Yeah.
What's her last name? Brad. Stella.
I forgot.
Man, I can't remember either.
He's from Alabama, too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. But, such a special place. I had the privilege of preaching there on a Thursday night, which was just like...
Hey, you were supposed to be there one day, but you couldn't come.
Yeah.
Whenever they're doing some kind of special thing going on.
Oh, the nights. I was going to come to that fundraiser.
Yeah.
I might try to go this year, but...
I heard that's pretty cool. I didn't get to go.
Yeah. But, man, so glad for what God has done in your life. And
me too.
I just look forward to seeing what God does in you, man. I think you can reach people that nobody else can reach. I think you could probably read other people's mail. And you say, okay, that dude's just angry. And with some tact, probably get through to someone like that.
Right.
Sharing your story is a huge thing, That's one thing I like the Dream Center, at least in the past, I don't know if they still do, they're good about teaching people how to give their testimonies.
Kind of, not really no more, but you can by the time you go to second year.
Yeah.
But like whenever they told me to do it, I literally had like a less than 24 hours.
You could have used a little guidance on that.
I had no idea. I was so nervous.
Yeah. You drop in your cards. I was like, this is great.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do that bad.
You did great.
I saw it.
You did great.
But in my head, I thought I did horrible.
No, you did great. And that's what caused your daughter, I think, to reach out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a lot of purpose behind it.
I should have said their names. But I was so nervous at the time. Like, I had it planned to go a lot further, but I just literally like blanked out and started just thanking them and got off the stage as fast as possible.
That's funny. Well, dude, you went from a maniac to a very kind-hearted. You're a good dude, and
thank you.
You love Jesus, and Jesus loves you, and I look forward to seeing how God uses you in your life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, thanks for being with us.
No problem.
All right, love you,
Anytime,
bro.
Chad.
All right, bro.